But it goes back to what I've been saying game after week after week. Are y'all going to pick up on this, Timothy and Bobby? I'm asking you, Timothy and Bobby, are you going to pick up on this or not? Out the way. I notice or realize, let me turn this down. We got Alabama running out of the tunnel. We got a lot to talk about. It's also relatively simple, but first things first, let's give a nice warm introduction. So everyone's blowing me up on social media, rightfully so. Marty the Nutcracker. Hold on, let's set this down. He's back. He's got some friends this year. The budget on the MBG channels went up slightly a little bit. We got Frosty the Snowman with his candy cane back there. We got the actual Nutcracker. See, I was supposed to get a white one last year. And the reason for that is because I'm white. It just makes sense. But you get it like he's a Nutcracker. I know, that's a corny dad joke. Yep, somebody call me. Must be a MattBeGreat's video. Not, you know, every time I don't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, we're getting to the game. Proper introduction, so we got the dual Nutcrackers. As you can tell, the lights are a little dim on that one, but that's what you get with Christmas stuff. Then we got the stop sign, the Santa stop here. Looks good, I'm not done. I'm gonna put some lights up back here, but let's get into the game. You don't care about any of that. We'll talk more about that later. Actually, I meant to tweet this out. Give me a second, hold on. Shut down the South Carolina football program. All right, there we go. Just tweeted that out so y'all can. Oh my gosh, everyone's tweeting at me. All right, shut up, Greg. There we go. Just tweeted that out, and I mean that, and we'll talk about that in this video a little bit. Good googly moogly. Shut up, Greg McElroy, you freaking nerd. All right, there we go. Hopefully we got some time to talk about this game. Arkansas and LSU is in a closely contested one, but who cares? They're not relevant. What is relevant is A&M. There's a lot of different places you could start with this. First things first. That was the worst first half you could have dreamed. I don't even know if it could have been worse. Maybe if South Carolina would have caught 3 of the interceptions they dropped, but it still didn't matter because right after they dropped one, Marcel Reed kept giving them out. He's like, here you go, here you go. You take it, you take it. The wide receivers, oh my goodness, couldn't catch. I mean, it wasn't even just Marcel Reed. He was hot doo-doo cheeks. He was booty juice. We're going to critique him in this video, rightfully so. I'll praise him when we get to the second half because he bounced back in a good way. But the entire team, defensively, wasn't good in the first. I mean, when you're down 27 at half, it's a full team effort, guys. It's not like, oh, it's just our. No, full team effort. And it's not even like Carolina was playing that great. Heck, Lenore Sellers threw a terrible interception, and they forced A&M to kick a chip shot, what was it, 25-yarder, and it doink, hits the upright. Can't make it up, and then Nick Harbor takes it 80 yards to the house on that pass from Sellers. Sellers was awful today. You had the nerds commentating the game. They was like, oh, yeah, Sellers been playing great, and they had his stats up at halftime. He wasn't playing. He was 9 for 19. Yeah, he had 180 passing yards, but 80 of those was on that Nick Harbor play right before half. Sellers didn't play good in the first half, and he was awful in the second half. I've been saying all year long, Sellers can't throw a football. He'll never sniff the NFL, at least playing in it. He may get drafted based off of potential, but he can't throw a football. And if you can't throw the football, you're just not going to succeed. Not even just in the NFL, but in college. He's a great athlete, but it's like Anthony Richardson. That's all he is. Marcel Reed, my stance on him does not change. I've been harping all year to you guys, hey, when a team makes him throw the ball, he's going to get exposed. And guess what? You finally saw he got exposed today. Some of you are going to say, man, they won the game. It doesn't matter. You can still get exposed and win the game. South Carolina is awful. Let's just call it for what it is. What are they now? 3-7. Zero resiliency. You punch them in the nose, they just lay down. I give credit to A&M. Hey, Way to show some fight and resiliency. But it goes back to what I've been saying game after week after week. Are y'all going to pick up on this, Timothy and Bobby? I'm asking you, Timothy and Bobby, are you going to pick up on this or not? This thing we call life is so simple. It can be complicated if you make it complicated, but I firmly believe it's simple. Winners win and losers lose. In college football, college basketball, the business world, everything you do, somehow, some way, a winner is always going to find a way to win. It's not a coinky doink. It's not magic. You've seen it. I said it with Texas. Everybody's like, well, Matt, no, Texas is getting lucky. I said it with Georgia. They have, 4 come-behind victories this year? I said it with Alabama. I said it with Indiana last week. I said it with all these other teams. I think I'm missing one or two. But the point is, all these top-tier teams that have been finding ways to win, everybody's like, oh, my gosh, you're getting lucky. They're not getting lucky. It's what winners do. And that's all winning is in life. To be a winner, you just don't quit. You don't give up. Most people, heck, even me included, we don't know what we're doing. It's our first go-around on this planet Earth, on this thing we call life. We just work hard. We keep pushing. And that's what these teams do. Indiana, you never give up. Winners win. I'm going to keep saying it on the channel. I've been saying it for 10 years. I'm going to continue to say it. You're going to get tired of it. You're probably going to quit watching the videos. You're like, well, dang, Matt, that's not a very good analysis of this game. It is. It's a perfect analysis. What do losers do? When they get, who said that? Was it Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? Wait, who was it? It was either Tyson or Muhammad Ali that stated everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. You saw it happen here today. Guess what? South Carolina got punched in the face in the second half and didn't have a plan. They rolled over. Embarrassing. If I was a South Carolina fan, which I'm not, thank the Lord. I can't imagine what you're going through. I mean, who cares that the season's... I mean, it's gut-wrenching to lose this way. I'd much rather get beat by 400 than get beat the way they did. Because guess what? The worst thing you can do to a man in this life, the worst thing you can give a man in this life is false hope. And that's what South Carolina did to her fans this game. It's what they did to their fans in the Alabama game as well. I feel bad for y'all. I really do. And, I'm not going to talk about this game as much as I should. I mean, I should sit up here for 40 minutes talking about it, but Alabama, did Ty Simpson just throw a pick? Or did I just see Oklahoma running down the sideline. Did we punt it? Hold on, let me see this real quick, fellas. Hold on, fellas. Give me 15 seconds. Let me see a replay. Come on, hurry up. We got video to make. I'm leaving all this in. No editing. Oh, okay, we punted it. All right, cool, whatever. Back on track with the video. I'm not going to pull up the stats and whatnot. I believe Marcel Reed finished over 400 yards, but my stance on him doesn't change. He still can't throw the football very well. The holes in the defense for South Carolina, I mean, I could have made those completions. And the one pass he had to the guy that it looked like he popped his Achilles in the second half, that was lucky. He had 2 wide receivers run to the same place. Marcel Reed cannot throw the football. He can. He's going to get exposed. He'll continue to get exposed once he plays better teams, like whoever they play in the SEC Championship. I think Texas will expose him as well. If you can make him throw, this A&M team is not built to come from behind. I know, ironic, right? They came from behind, but that's because you played sorry and mediocre South Kakalaki. You play a good team, you get down by 20. There's no coming back when you're down 27 to a good team. Hold on, I'm trying to find these stats. I bet Marcel Reed had at least 450 passing yards. Yeah, he had 439. But he played awful. You can't just go, you can't have recency bias and go, well, in the second half, man, he was... No, he played awful. Played awful. The wide receivers played awful. A&M just didn't have a good showing. They didn't. And you know what happened in this game? South Carolina lost it. A&M didn't win it. South Carolina lost it. Did you notice in the first half they were playing to win? And in the second half, they were playing to lose. Note to self, buddy. I don't care if you're playing poker with your boys, Uno, Rook, a card. I don't care what you're doing. Ping pong eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Never. I don't care if you're up by $4 billion. Play it safe. You got to keep attacking. You got to keep your foot on their neck. And that's why I appreciate Kalen DeBoer in Alabama. Shout out to Alabama. Shout out to Kalen DeBoer. There's been multiple times this year he's gone for it on 4th and down when it didn't even make sense. But he plays to win. You got to play to win. And I'd say two of the biggest plays in the game is it's 30-3. It's 4th and 12. Mike Elko has it at the 50. He's like, heck, we might as well go for it. We're down 27. The linebacker's one-on-one with Marcel Reed, and he misses the tackle. I think it was Fred. And then another play, Carolina's up by 17 or 20. 4th and 1. They call it inside zone. You got freaking 6'4", 250 Lenore Sellers, and you're calling it inside zone? Here's the thing. They had it 3rd and 1, and they did the same. How do you have two short yardage situations? I think Alabama just is forcing Oklahoma to kick a field goal. Yeah. How do you have two short yardage situations and you're a monster of an athlete at quarterback doesn't even get one carry? Shaking my head. Let's see if Oklahoma's kicker makes this. 18 straight made field goals? Holy crap. Yeah, he made that. All right, good for Oklahoma. Good for them. Yeah, man, it was pathetic. My biggest takeaway from this game, and I have to keep saying this because A&M fans are going to feel disrespected. I don't blame you. You got some guy in the man cave ragging on you. It is what it is. I don't expect you to appreciate what I'm saying, but I'm calling it for how I see it. You didn't win this game. Carolina lost it. However, at the same time, I can appreciate you showing resiliency. That's what winners do. You got that championship DNA, and every national champion, look back at it, has a game or two, maybe even 3 games like this in the regular season where you had no business even winning it or competing in it, and you found a way. So I'll clap it up to them yet again. I don't want to make this a super long video because I want to get back to watching this Bama game. We'll talk more about it in the Sunday recap. Anything else am I missing? Sellers was awful the entire game. He just can't throw a football. The defense for Carolina, oh yeah, they fell apart in the second half. And that was a big momentum swing. I thought the defense was ferocious. There was nothing open in the first half. And then they got in that prevent defense, the let's play not to lose, keep everything in front. You saw it. They played not to lose on offense and defense. And guess what? When you play not to lose, you know what I'm about to say next. You lose the game. I will say this too, and this is going back to A&M. What are you doing? You're up by 1 and you do a backwards pass with a true freshman. Colin Klein, are you an idiot? What are you doing? Unfortunately, you're playing South Carolina and you got away. It's just, golly. A&M tried to give the game away, but South Carolina's like, nah, you take it. Why don't you go to the SEC championship? I know Georgia fans are pissed off because now I don't even think they have a shot to go. Any more things I could say when they're off here? Let me know your thoughts down below. But